There has been some very interesting news released over the last few days regarding Take-Two, Rockstar, and GTA. And in this video, I'm going to be going over the GTA Trilogy Remastered Edition that might actually be coming out a lot sooner than we thought. And this is coming straight from Take-Two themselves. A few days ago, there was an earnings conference call where they revealed some very, very interesting stuff. So let's go ahead and hop right in. The first thing that this conference call made note of was actually just how much GTA made. And this is a chart from the last 10 years. Just look at that. Obviously the 1.6, I think that's billion dollars. That was when GTA 5 first released. But you can see the last year actually has made more, or GTA has made more in the last year than it had previously, of course, except for the release. So GTA Online is still making these guys boatloads of money, and it seems like that's never going to change. The other very interesting part that came out was this graphic. This is every Take-Two published game that is releasing over the next 3 years. And the top part is the fiscal year of 2022. I'll get into what fiscal year means in a minute here, but you can see it says they have 4 games releasing, 2 from new franchises and 2 from existing franchises. There's an independent game that is being released. There's 10 mobile games being released. And the part we're looking at, new iterations of previous release titles. There's 6 of them releasing basically within the next year. That's crazy, but look, we're going to get back to that in a second. The other part, the bottom part, is the fiscal year 2023 through the fiscal year 2024. So these are a lot further out. You can see there's 19 regular games, 7 sports games, 4 free to play. There's 5 independent games, 10 mobile games, 4 mid-core games, whatever those are. It says sports oriented, so probably not having anything to do with GTA or Rockstar. But then again, you also have new iterations of previously released titles, 3 here. Now, if you were wondering what fiscal year means, this is the breakdown. So the fiscal year of 2022 is from April 1st of this year to March 31st of next year. Don't ask me why it's not just an actual year, but that's what it is. And then the fiscal year of 2023 is the same date, of course, from 2022 to 2023. And then 2024 is from 2023 to 2024. So going back to that graph, we see 6 titles that are going to be new iterations of previously released titles in the fiscal year of 2022. So 6 titles releasing by March 31st of next year. That's actually less than a year. We're going to be getting 6 of these. Now, of course, Take-Two owns a bunch of other studios. It's not just Rockstar. This could, I don't know, maybe be like a Borderlands remastered, potentially. It could be, I mean, you can't remaster sports games, so maybe like a BioShock remastered. I think they own BioShock. But still, 6 is a lot. And one of these, more than likely, is going to be one of the old GTAs, if not all of them. Let's break that down. A couple of days ago in the Newswire post where Rockstar mentioned they're releasing, of course, the expanded edition of GTA 5. They also mentioned some GTA Online, new content. They put this sentence at the bottom, though. In honor of the upcoming 20th anniversary of GTA 3, we'll have even more fun surprises to share, including some specifically for GTA Online players. Now, GTA 3, is probably a good game and all, but of course, out of the old games, not many people really care about it. Everyone likes Vice City or San Andreas. So for them just to sort of put into our minds, hey, the 20th anniversary of GTA 3 is coming out and they have some surprises to share, that is interesting. Also, and this is something that Fun mentioned here, and it's obvious to think about, going back to that 6 new titles or 6 new iterations of previously released titles, things are for sure getting interesting because it sounds like at least one of these new iterations might actually be a GTA 3 remastered. And because there are 6 of them, it would not surprise me if we get a Vice City remastered and even a San Andreas remastered. Now, where that speculation comes is actually again from Fun. He said that he personally is believing the entire trilogy is getting remastered. He says in the second paragraph, the first hint they gave away was Ruffian Games working with Rockstar on unannounced titles. Then Rockstar actually acquired Ruffian Games as a new studio. And if you know anything about Ruffian Games, the development studio, they primarily work on remastered titles. I believe they helped with the Master Chief Collection being remastered in addition to a bunch of other games. And he does bring up some other good points in this post. Those older titles, GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, they're not made on the new Rage engine. So hiring an independent studio makes a little bit more sense than just doing it in-house. Also, of course, those older games would be a lot easier to remaster or a remake, whatever you want to call it, versus a GTA 4 or even a Red Dead Redemption 1. Although, I will say, just going back to that graphic that the Take-Two earnings call gave us, within the next 3 years, there's going to be 9 new iterations of previously released titles. And maybe they start just with GTA 3, then they go to Vice City, then they remaster San Andreas, and it's possible they even remaster GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1. Clearly, the development cycle between the actual new Rockstar games is going to take a while. I mean, we're literally seeing that with GTA 6. It's going to end up being 12, 13 years after GTA 5 was released. That's just insane. So if Take-Two can make more money by remastering those older GTA games and older Rockstar titles, I think they would do it. So let me know in the comment section your guys' thoughts on this, but the fact that there are going to be 6 new iterations of previously released titles by March 31st of 2022, that gets me excited. And whether or not it is GTA 3 or Vice City or San Andreas, I am all for it. And I honestly cannot wait. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we're going to get the GTA 5 Expanded Edition coming out this year. So maybe these remasters might come out before it. They might come out maybe early next year. But either way, this is very exciting. So thank you guys for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. If we find out any more information, I'll let you guys know. So hit that subscribe button to be notified. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.